The Madman! Okay, any bows out here? Nothing, so I guess we will go for the tier that was remaining. Otherwise I would have gone for a rod, a sword, a spatula. It was all on the other side, womp womp. There was a bow, but it was on a 1 gold unit. I prioritized the any item on a 2 gold unit more. So I've played a lot over the weekend, and I've come to realize that my main cause of death is greed. That wasn't really too big a surprise, honestly. But it's something that I've continued to work on, and I hope to be able to temper my greed. A pretty standard start. Purchase 4 gold worth of the good stuff, the duplicate, and 2 parts of the noble, I suppose. Game, as always, dictates my path. And I really love Nidalee, but I think 2 of a kind plus 2 pair of nobles is better. Actually, now that I think about it, Fiora, you can just... Nidalee, you're so much better. Having the extra gold is quite important. I would say it's more important than picking up a bow, yes. I think most people would agree with that. Wow, 2-star Fioras just got made. I keep an eye out on this more too, to see what the world is building. Yikes. Let's take 2 pair here, pair up our vein, and whatever. Cool, I got a Rage Blade here, and we have what might be a slow thingy over there. Frozen Heart. Came into this phase not very strong. No 2-star units. Gonna be rough.
On the prowl.
The triple 1-star. Team Void over here. Few 1 gold units. Losing to this team is no big surprise. I haven't dedicated my units or my items because I'm not entirely sure what my unit comp is yet. Still no pairs. This is gonna be rough. A knight. Maybe I'll go big knights. That's not really a thing. Ranger to go with my 1-star vein. This, I'll just toss this on here, because if this isn't going to be my DPS, I'll sell her and put the Rage Blade somewhere else. And I want to put this on the tankier guy, so I'll wait on assigning Frozen Heart. I think the chances that I don't want a Rage Blade will be pretty small. Bench is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 12 money. Don't like it because, I mean, I would like the 1 interest, but I think the option is worth the 1 gold right now. Garen, Varus. 3 voids also, but that seems silly. So, 2 Garen. Good unit. We'll put our Frozen Heart on Garen. This leans me towards going Rangers. Nobles. Lol, 3 out of 4. So 5, 6, 9, 10 money. Maybe I'll win. $10 money. Prioritizing a bow, since it looks like Rangers are on the horizon. No spatulas in sight. Oh, sad. Here's the Nidalee that I could have gotten a pair on. And there's a Gangplank. That's an early Gangplank. It makes me want to collect pirate money. But sadly have no other pirates. So sad. So most likely situation here is I sell this to go up to 20 money. Oof, almost didn't put out the Varus instead. Cool, someone I actually beat. I'm tempted to roll just to try to get a Vayne. I also just won. I think it's a valid option, but I'm not going to take it right now. I mean, I could hit Varus or Vayne, but I'd be trying to hit exactly those. I don't know if it's right. Let me know if you think it's right. It would be like a light reroll to not go under 20. But at the same time, of course, spending anything on a reroll means the next turn you're not getting the full interest amount. And also we're about to go into the creep round, which I think this comp is going to beat. Yeah. If I had rerolled any more than once, I wouldn't have been able to get enough money for the interest of this round. Compound interest is the most powerful force in the universe, after all. And I believe after this phase... Well, I'm not actually sure if I want to do the mass reroll right now. I don't really have any plan. Which means that I'm open to getting cool stuff. But this is the time to match up a lot of 1-star units. Let's do it.
The dark should fear me. The dark should fear me.
They will know regret.
The dark should fear me.
Anti-greed.
The dark should fear me.
Okay. So we're 1 Vayne away. And we're 2 Darius away. Pow! Oh, cool. And a recurve bow. Wait, when did I get that? Okay, well. And this gives me the ability to put out another strong unit, so obviously we're really strong at the moment. Now it's just a matter of sitting to get the income. I think we can assume I'll win this one. I should probably sell Garen in this to go up 1 level of interest. Giving up on the Garen 3. So we're looking for 2 Darius, 4 Varus, and Rangers. Wow, hello to everyone from Mia Malkova. Have you gotten into the teamfight tactics at all yet? Thanks for subbing. JD Black Belt 71 months. How was the show? And I don't mean, well, I kind of mean the stream, but also I know that Mia was on Raj. And that's one of the shows that I like watching. Late. Let's see, I think I want another bow plus rod. So I'll probably, but that's a pretty good ranger, and it's got a spatula, I'll take that. I don't know how many Mordekaisers I rolled through, but given that I was going Ranger, it was probably a good idea to pick up Mordekaisers on the way. I guess I won't go for the Phantom bonus this time. I do want to keep up my win streak. Probably is... I think the win streak comes most from one of two things. One, getting 2 Darius. 2, getting 4 Varus. 3, and probably the most likely, leveling up, getting an Ashe, putting out the Ashe in the grid, removing a Darius. Hopefully my comp manages to keep on winning. That's the benefit of rolling down this early. Jolin, thank you for subbing. Pick up this Mordekaiser. Like way too late to be building Mordekaiser, but I don't really need the money. And who knows, someday I may be rewarded by the game by getting 5 Mordekaisers. Got Graves with red buff and Swordbreaker, trying to go for mass disarming. That's pretty interesting. It would be a shame if you were to die, Graves. So the mass rerolling has allowed me to basically skate on by for the last 1, 2, 3, 4 rounds. Carry a good win streak into here, rebuild the economy, and probably, also really importantly, set me down a path. And I did notice somebody else building a 3-star vein at the same time. That's why I don't think that mass rerolling is actually that bad, even when someone else is doing the exact same strategy. It's less good, but there are a lot of 1-star units in the pool. I think the number was, let me think, 27? Seems to be a number that I remember. I want to keep winning, but right now, the unit I put out isn't that strong. I wonder if it would be strong to, like, replace this with this right now. Oh, or I could just, yeah. I mean, I basically replaced this with this. The Phantom bonus, I think with small scale battles, it might be a big deal. I hit the Draven in the back, womp womp. Bit of RNG, where the Phantom goes. Nice, I took out the 3-star vein guy. Ooh, Kale. I'm on a big win streak. I think this is part of pushing the advantage. I'm going to level up, spend 32 money, 28? 28 money, yeah. Put out 4 knights and 3 nobles. Carry that win streak. I do what the game tells me to do, and they decide to hand me a Kale from the heavens, then I shall not say no. Looks like that was a key decision, winning this one. I got the hardest to get noble, so I could actually backfill into nobles.
Swiftly now.
I think the 4 ranger buff is really good. Actually, this might be better. So we have a bunch of 1-star units, but just sheer amount of units out there lets me get a bunch of synergy. Phantom did some work there. Hit any of the front line and it's really insane. And that is why I regret not picking up Phantom Mordekaisers while re-rolling during the mass stage. I always try to remember to do that when I'm planning to go Rangers. Okay, so priority 1 is getting a spatula. What's second best? I have a belt. I'd say really good would be a bow. Put it on the vein with the belt. So number 1 this, number 2 this. Number 1 and number 2 are still on the board. I could go for the noble. Always good to just have the contingency plans in mind because, especially if you're picking near last, you'll need to go to like choice number, last choice all the time. Okay, so I ended up getting the 2 spatulas, which is big. Now I can put in my Darius for more tankiness and the 4th knight.
Swiftly now.
On a great win streak right now. I really am incentivized to keep it, and I have a lot of potential to increase in power by matching. So I'm going to re-roll here. Try to find stuff, and I did not find anything. Too bad. I skipped past Lucian Noble. I rarely look for nobles this late, so I just wasn't familiar with it. I will make sure to pick up the nobles in the future. My bad. Noble. Glacial Knight.
I was forged by winter.
Oh my god, that's all 6 knights. Is that a thing?
Ready, hammer?
6 knight, 4 ranger composition. I have to make a decision if it's going to be knights or if it's going to be rangers, and I think 6 knight is just really dumb. The noble thing could work out.
And grace.
It'll be my first time ever going 6 noble if I actually get it. So what I need is a Leona. Priority of selling would be the Poppy and then the Sejuani. I think the Mordekaiser doesn't end up being in the final team comp. Already have the frozen heart item. I'm going to be saving the money for leveling up because I need so many units for my team comp. 36 money to level up right now. I think I'll do that. Put out a Darius. More beef in the front. Sej might have been good because puts in 2 glacial. that's not really a big deal given that I only have Ash. More beef. I've been keeping a huge win streak, so the money I've been like recklessly spending under 50, it just pays for itself and I don't lose health. This is the big lesson of anti-greed that I've learned. So if I get another noble, the stuff that I would remove would be Darius, probably second Darius also. I'd need to remove one more. It would be Mordekaiser. So these three would go for 3 nobles. And that would be worth it to, even if I put in like crappy 1-star nobles, I think. Let me sell this. That'll never be played. 20 will probably never be played, but I don't need the interest bump at the moment.
I'll sleep when they're dead.
I think after the next carousel phase is my big move into trying to find the Leona. And I could think about picking up Leona during the carousel phase. Let's see, in terms of items, this is where my cheat sheet really comes in handy. Don't want another Frozen Heart. Don't think red buff is very useful right now. It's just kind of awkward, these items. Probably most want to get a sword for Zeke. Okay, so there's no Leona, there's no super items. A bow is just always good for my carry. I think the bow is actually my top choice. Too bad. After that, the sword. Oh, sadly that actually combined. Which is bad? Well, bad and good. You can put the Shojin on her. Oh, I can just Zeke's Herald her also. That's pretty good. I think in this case that's better. Anyways, I need to roll. Get to rolling now. Oh my god, found it. Okay, that's why having the planet in place is really good. So we want this. We did it! 6 nobles! I think Zeke's Herald is best. Get in time. So... I'm going to hard stick with this noble thing. So time to sell all these units. Pick up the Sedge. Maybe I get another slot. Maybe. What slot could I possibly put a 2-star Sedge in? Noble, 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 ranger, ranger. They currently can't fit, but if I ever got enough money, I could do it. Ah, I could just pick up the Sedge and then level up to, yeah, I think I'll dump all of my money into leveling up. The Sedge is worth it. Oh, Noble is so good against Assassins. Wait, actually is it? Yes, it's pretty good. I don't know, maybe not, because they attack hard, not a lot. I'm not sure. Are nobles good against assassins? It's so rare that I go for a 6 noble comp. I have so many places to improve. I have 1-star Leona, 1-star Fiora, 1-star Kale, 1-star kindred. I'm going to start repositioning around this corner, which is better when I have one of those. Fiora can just 400 health Fiora. Whoops.
No one escapes my
Board. So we have a Shojin's, which is good on Sejuani. That was the creep wave. I think it's time to go all in. And just stick a tier on them. Want to get the extra attack speed. Okay, looks good. And I'll just put the plate nail on the guy carrying my frozen heart. Not getting 3-star Varus, so I'll sell those. And I'm gonna just aim for getting my 1-star units up to 2-star. Nice. You would have gotten it!
I was forged by winter.
Rally to me.
Nice. Oh. Yes! We did it! What a killing! Okay, Nobles is actually pretty weak against Sorcerers, but we're still good! Let me have my Kale get attack buffs. I think the Varus is the least important to have attack buffs. And I guess I'm just rolling for 1 Fiora right now. Come on, Fiora. Where have you ever heard of that before? Come on, Fiora. Yes, Fiora. Better sell Yasuo for Fiora. We did it! Good job, Sejuani. Huge AoE stun there. Crushing. That was nice. It was fun going for the big level there. 10 unit comp. So I could have, you know, not spent 70 money and then not had this Sejuani. But it was worth getting the 2-star Sejuani, and that was a good thing to dump 70 money into.